Hey folks, and welcome back once more. Let's play Ravenloft Stone Prophet. Today we're gonna... Oh, wait a minute. Is it... Thought I was doing the thing again where I have to pull the mouse off of the screen. Speaking of which, I'm gonna turn down the CPU speed. I've been just trying to remind myself to drop it down to 30%, and that seems to keep most conversations skipping from happening. Most, not all. Okay, oh. Gold key with red gem. Honestly, I prefer when games are a little bit more descriptive about what their keys are. Like, lab door key. But I kind of understand how if you're, getting to like some old tomb, you're not going to be able to immediately know what every type of key you find is for, so I can't bitch too much. Book on the Wall of Ra. The Wall of Ra borders the land, rising up everywhere. It is as though the sun itself cuts a flaming path across the sands. It seals the land. To brave this fierce barrier is to invite death. What few know is by those whose will it is controlled. It is that mummy slumbering at Pharaoh's rest who controls the wall. By it, Ankhtipat keeps his hold over the people in Harakir. What few mortals remain in our land would flee if they could. Nothing can destroy it. If only the will of Ankhtipat were to falter, if he himself were stressed beyond imagining, then might he lose control. In such an instant, the wall may waver and fall. How this incredible feat can be accomplished is unimaginable. Unimaginable. Words. How do they work? Sometimes you say them and they just don't mean what you want them to mean, or they're not words in the first place. Water. So much water. I'm still, my mind is still blown that you can get water from that well in the desert. I think that's kind of cool. Completely pointless, but kind of cool. Ooh, that's a nasty trap. Lightning bolts are bad because if you run along the same path as the lightning bolt, it'll hit you multiple times.
I should be the one to tell you, but the others conspired against me. I should be the one. Let me tell you, yes, how they hate me. I should be the one.
You're the voice of the Mega Sword from Anvil of Dawn. The Castellan's armor is unbreakable to all, except for me. Fucking love that game. Get out of here. I'm just here for the experience points and apparently potions of extra healing. Here you go, Rove. You can have one and we'll give one to the other squishy. See how people are looking on. Nobody's really nearing much of anything. Let's see, not what I meant to hit. I wanted the mini map. All right, now there were stairs. Okay. Trying to find the way down. I don't remember actually what's on the deeper levels of this place, but we can putter about a little bit, I think. Okay. All right. Progress made. Saving for posterity. Oh, hi, guys. Lightning bolt. Well, okay then. I love how you come down these stairs and it's just a dead end. Who's gonna believe that's not an illusory wall? There's a way to communicate with this presence when we have not yet found it. There's something about this figure, an animation, a power held in check, but barely so. It's as if it would speak. Can you hear us? Alright, that's nifty. The giggling statue. And some roving experience points. Okay.
You have entered the labyrinth of the Magi. Priests and mages, the wise and the powerful have known this place. Held safe within, their secrets await study.
Sounds like magical bullshit to me. That's seriously not a button. Get fucked video game. We got around the corner here. Oh no.
An offering I await. Approach and deliver to me the likeness of a creature. In life it draws its prey beneath the waves, there to die. The armored lord of the riverbanks.
Alright. So like a crab or something. Okay. I think, like I said, I'm pretty sure that these things, like their death sound is the same sound as the Yoklol in Menzo Berensson. 95% sure. Oh, cure serious wounds. Sure. Why not? Is this just like a bunch of... Is this just gonna be a hallway of niches that I'm gonna have to murder mimics at the end of? Because I am not appeased. It's appearing what it is, too. Another scroll of disintegrate. I mean, sure, why not? Tentatively useful. These are like totally like dick mode textures. Just immediately disintegrate the thing. Okay, cure serious wounds, cure serious wounds. And the cat horse is, why aren't you healing me? I've talked to the snack wall. No. Alright, let's see if we can't pop this lock. Wonderful having a thief that can do thief things. And yes, I'm going to say that at every fucking lock in this game. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Oh no. It's a puzzle with rocks. Haha, either I solved it successfully or I fucked up. Doesn't matter because lightning bolt and additional passage acquired. Okay, there's like 3 of ya. But lightning bolt and also lightning bolt. Oh shit, there was a 4th. Rove, you're out of spells. Like said no one ever. Good lord. We got here. Oh, the gold whistle. I think we need this for Pharaoh's Rest, if I recall correctly. Mage Scroll of Knock. I'm gonna have to try that and see if it actually does anything in this. In tabletop, in old, air quotes, old D&D, Knock was like nutso powerful. Pharaoh to the gods by his name Ra is known and also by his light. It is the brilliance of the desert sun. He rides the air in a war galley, one made in part from the sun and which is called Matet, the light of day, the truth, the good. These are but a few of the marvels for which he is known. The praise of the growing fields belongs to Ra, and it is said no magic can affect him. Though the gods of evil and those of good find themselves in conflict, Ra will not permit them to go to war. Open battle among them is forbidden. It is the influence of Ra which allows a measure of goodness to survive in Harakir. Alright. So do other buttons do... Okay. So the other buttons are just gonna spring traps, and I just happened to luck into hitting the right one on the first try. I mean, I completely intentionally hit the right one on the first try because I've just played this game so many times, you guys. We have another lever. Is this something? No, just a random sarcophagus. They need to let me like open the sarcophagus, and that's like, now that I think about it, there are the greater mummies in the game, which like greater mummies are very much a thing in tabletop. Even back in 2E, there were separate entries for mummies and greater mummies. It surprises me that with all of the mummies in this, there actually aren't any greater, or with all the greater mummies, there aren't any regular mummies. Many creatures nearby. Uh-oh. Oh. Hello. I don't even know where you came from. Yeah, like, there are some of these dungeons where, like, there are some mummies in there, maybe. Especially given, it would give clerics a little bit of extra usefulness, because really there aren't that many I'm waiting. I know there's gonna be another lightning. There aren't that many, like, undead in this. I'm gonna eat a lightning bolt. I know it. Oh, esports. Because, like, you've got what? You've got the, like, desert zombies and shadows. And that's, like, it. Well, no, that's not true. There's those, fuck, what are they called? The float death's heads. I'm pretty sure those are undead. But I mean, why not look for an excuse to throw more horrific level drainers at the player, right? I mean, come on. I fucking love, like, in tabletop, the undead are, like, my go-to. Undead are fun. Plants are actually pretty interesting enemies, too. Plants are... Oh, a crocodile. Oh, that's our river creature that drags shit down and lets it drown. Anything else? No, really. Interesting. It's interesting they'd have this side area here, and, like, aside from that, there's just nothing back here. I'll wait for the lightning bolt. Oh, there might be something back here. Okay, there is. What do we got? Another scroll of Claws of the Umber Hulk and some fucking water. Oh, boy. Woo! Managed to juke that lightning bolt. I'll wait. Wait for the next one. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when I was running, like, 3rd edition D&D, Heroes of Horror and... Oh my god. And Liber Mortis were books. Yes, it would be great if this game would let me, like, actually move in the direction that I want to go. There we go. Heroes of Horror and Liber Mortis, great books. Liber Mortis in particular. There's some really good stuff in there to bolster, like, even just general purpose undead, like just skeletons and zombies. There was stuff in there that you could use to make just like a horde of basic bitch skeletons, nasty critters. All right, let's see. Was that a secret wall? No, the texture on this makes it look almost transparent though. Hello, death spell. So I want you guys to line up because I want to see if I can hit multiple things with a disintegrate. I must know. Is it an AoE? Good God. Okay, so disintegrate I think is probably going to be more useful to us than death spell. Because at least with disintegrate, like, I know in general the AoE for it, whereas death spell feels like kind of a crapshoot. Oh no. Is this a teleporter maze? Because if this is a oh no, and there's another fucking, isn't there? There's a fuck, of course there is. Damn it. I don't wanna. Alright, hello. Yeah, oh no, there are 2 of them. Okay, fine. Got one of them. You know, disintegrate definitely seems like the better choice there. None of that. Thank God, this is one thick fucking mimic. They don't have that many hit dice. This music reminds me of the music from the Gemstone City in Anvil of Dawn. It's the, like, undertone that they're using. I don't know if that's a musical term or not. It's like the underlying tone that plays behind the rest of the song. Okay, this is totally a teleporter maze. God damn it. It's this one, and then left. Oh. And this is a one-way trip. How many more are there? Just the 2? Lightning bolt down the middle. Only got one of them. It's okay, we have a sword. Ah, there were 3! Son of a bitch. Rove, high-pitched bird call scream. Oh no, there's something in here. What is it? Another scroll of haste. I mean, it'd be great if we had another caster of haste. Sadly, we do not. Okay. Hello. We've got one behind us. Yes, we do. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. In here, let's take the left one. Okay, so it's the right one. Except that just takes us back here. Oh, God. Alright, what do we got up here? Ready to do violence game. Give me an excuse. Ooh, hey, look, disintegrate. Several, I almost called them displacer beasts. Yeah, disintegrate, guys. I think it's pretty good. Oh, another scroll raised dead. I would have to look. I don't remember if back in 2E, I don't recall whether or not disintegrate still dealt damage on a successful save. Oh, hey, Ram figurine. All right, so this is what we need for progression. Even if it does do damage, it's only like 5d6, I think, so like 5 to 30 points, which isn't like a heroic. Ooh, oh, bag of holding, hell yes. Which isn't like a heroic amount of damage, but it adds up. All right, so this thing weighs what? 0. Well, guess what, Trajan Cat? You can put some of this shit in the bag of holding, but not this one. Cure critical wounds, we'll put these in here. I still have no idea what this periaptive wound closure does. All right, so now he's no longer encumbered, at least. Rove gets nothing. Rove deserves nothing. Okay, so is that everything? Have I got? All right, we still need one more door. This is like that's a good reward for like putting up with dealing with the teleportation bullshit here. So I have to remember when we get to that one again. I want to take the rightmost portal. Let's see where this takes us. Aha. Where's the button? There's gotta be a button in here somewhere. Aha, there it is. Even rooms that look the same. Oh, we got another figurine too. I don't remember if this part of the game is necessary or if this is just us netting ourselves. Yeah, like this actually just brought us back here. Or if this is just netting ourselves like some extra magical items for doing this. Realistically, I expect that there's probably like a seal piece in here.
An offering I await. Approach and deliver to me the likeness of a creature. In life it strikes with horned fury. The Lord of the Gate Smashers.
The Lord of the Gate Smashers.
The offering is true. The way open.
It's a sheep, man. It's a sheep. Yeah. Okay, you're another thing we need. Which means that you. Well, let's see what it has to say first before I just.
An offering I await. Approach and deliver to me the likeness of a creature. In life, legless it begins, rising from the water to leap among the low places, from fish to webbed feet in a cycle of the moon.
That's frog. I have an adorable little tree frog that lives right outside my condo. And when I go to work at night, I leave the porch light on to attract the bugs, and I get home from work and it's just hanging out on my wall, having dinner, and it just makes me a happy fucking camper. Okay, so there's a bunch of pots we can break. This dungeon feels like it shouldn't be as long as it has been thus far. Like, it feels like all this extra stuff is just busy work. Is that a button? Yeah, it is. Oh my. See, I'm sure that might have also triggered mimics. Yeah, you sneaky fucks. You amorphous blob-like sons of bitches. Nothing? Nothing? Oh. Good old ointment. I can stay on the floor. Push the buttons. Can't believe I'm just like leaving consumables behind. What's wrong with me? Oh my. That is a... I don't know what spell I'm casting, but okay. Alright, bees. Sometimes you just need bees. Ice Storm does okay too. Man, those bees are fucking... God damn, go bees. I think the bees work better on enemies because they move more slowly than we do, and no enemies in this game are really like fast movers. By and large, that kind of extends to all of these games. The only enemies that I remember moving really fast are in Strahd's Strahd's Possession.
Ancient echoes you shall hear, and your time abide in fear. For in this place of ancient learning, there are traps to set you burning.
Cat, this isn't a fucking slam poetry contest. Really, guy? Dick. I'm gonna eat a fucking lightning bolt because of you. Nah, or not. Anyways, what was I saying? Ah, yeah, the only, like, quick enemies that I remember were the Doom Guards in Strahd's Possession. Like, I remember the first time that you bump into those things, they, like, fucking get right up in your grill. Although, no, I take that back. It wasn't just those. Like, a lot of the overland enemies in Strahd's Possession moved pretty quick. Like, the wargs and stuff that you bump into in the very beginning of the game. There's totally something right there.
Believe you this, that the Hall of Secrets shall earn its name. Its passages are concealed, while the means to open them lie well hidden.
I wonder if the button's in that poison area. In death magic. Yeah, I finished dying. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hey. I was gonna say there's gotta be something in here. I have no idea what that did. I was just gonna say, oh, we'll have to wait for another lightning bolt, but I guess not. Oh, that opened something right behind me. Haha, we'll just back in. Oh. This is very Dreamforge trap design here. They did this shit in Anvil of Dawn too, with like hallways with rolling boulders in them and shit. Okay, I have no idea what all we've managed to unlock, but unlocked things we have. Oh hey. Ooh, Elven Chain. So Chunk should be able to... Yes! Chunk finally has an armor upgrade. Elven Chain Helm is actually not as good as the Helm of True Seeing, really. Just straight trash. Alright, well, yeah, Elven Chain was great back in the day, because if you could wear armor, Elven Chain was just like chainmail, but it didn't fuck with your spellcasting. I mean, it was like mithril or whatever. And so that's why in, like, newer edition, like, I say newer editions, like 3rd edition D&D and, like, Pathfinder, you can find like a chain shirt, and if it's made of mithril, it has no spell failure. That's why they mathed that out that way. But the thing is that with how the math works in like 3rd edition Pathfinder, where caster like penalties and stuff are based on your armor check penalty, I think it's mithril chain shirts have no armor check penalty, and they have no arcane spell failure. So even though a mage isn't necessarily proficient with them, they can wear them with, like, literally no penalty. Or they might be like I think it might actually be like a -1 to attack rolls, maybe. Like, woo. Okay. Nice try, game. Okay. What you hiding from me? Mage Scroll Death Spell, that's it? Fucking that's it? I went through all this bullshit? For a spell I already had, Rose pissed. Just immediate, horrible words spewing forth, causing the death of everything. Wow, that's legit it. All right. Now we were stuck. Cloud Call I think we have, yes. More mimics, there's no way there's just one. Yeah. It's all mimics all the way down. And did that have anything in it? Cleric Scroll of Heal. That's not a bad find, but okay. Sure, why not? I want to check the walls, make sure there's no buttons. Not looking like it, at least not in here, and nothing in here either. Mild disappointment. We've basically got all the spells that we'll care about at this point in time. So where did this? Oh, this just threw me back to the. Well, that's not really much of anything. Okay. I need another lightning bolt. I know it. I don't fucking care. Whatever. Oh god. Okay, but seriously though, how do we open this up? There's gotta be. It's gotta be in here. We'll save just in case it's not. Oh, it's actually not. That's kind of fucking dickish. It's like, yeah, that's some solid phallus right there. I'm sure there's a way to get in there. Do I really care that much though? No. So let's just put her back now that we have the solution to this. Hello.
An offering I await. Approach and deliver to me the likeness of a creature. In life, it scuttles about the ground, yet it knows the praise of holy men. A gem with wings.
Man, after watching the Brendan Fraser movies, I can never look at a scarab beetle the same way ever again. For those who haven't seen those movies, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You should go watch them. They're fucking classics. Yeah, scarabs not nice. See, like, we've got the sphinxes in here. Like, instead of sphinxes, mummies. I'm telling you, it would have been better. Like, maybe 1 or 2 sphinxes? A sphinx boss, perhaps. That could be interesting. But they basically relegated interesting creatures to just being kind of trash mobs, and that's not great. I'm just super pleased at how effective our death magic is. Hey look, another key I won't use. Neat! Y'all got any more mimics? Neutralize poison. Nothing. And Kiog Tom's ointments. Summon insects. Wow, okay. And oh, teleport. Hell yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, I think teleport's a 5th level spell. Yes. All right, so first thing we're gonna lose is Death Spell for 2 disintegrates. We're gonna lose 2 cones of cold for 2 teleports. So in this, teleport is basically just convenience. I want a casting of knock, just to see. And I need to remember that we have it. Yes, spellcaster seal the party. So the way teleport works in this is how it works in most games of this style. It doesn't let you just teleport anywhere. In fact, off the top of my head, I could probably count the number of games that let you use a teleport spell to teleport to places you've not been. Like, I could probably count those games on one hand. Like, Might and Magic, the early Might and Magic games let you do that. Mordor let you do that, and I think Demise let you do that, but the caveat with those is that if you cast it and it, like, rocked your party, you were just completely shit out of luck. In this, you cast teleport and it opens your map, and you just click somewhere, and you're there. And that's teleportation, baby. How the fuck do we get into this damn little cubby hole? So, like, the upside is that, like, you know, we're here. This will make getting out of dungeons easier, because, like, I can just portal my ass down here and leave. Alright, yeah, that's right. Lightning damage, wonderful. Let's see. Can't be like these, is it? I don't imagine it is. I have no idea what these things do. Because, like, we fuss with these buttons and it doesn't do anything noticeable on the map unless it's, like, unlocking other buttons for us to press, which could very well be the case. But at the same time, as I said, I don't really care that much. Was that a button? Did I just see a button? Is that a button? No. Just disappointment. Walls are covered in disappointment. Rove's like screeching, just teleporting the party randomly, as is his wont. But like, yeah, so it's great for leaving. I don't think we can talk with this thing yet. I mean, I got a whistle. Where's the whistle? Let's blow the whistle. Can you hear us? No, you got nothing. All right. Can't talk with this thing yet. Put a stopper in that. I believe I know where we're intended to use the whistle. I think we have to go to Pharaoh's Rest with that. And the whistle calls. We read some book last episode, I think, where it mentioned some NPC had a falcon or whatever. And that I believe lets us call that falcon to help us. But we are at 32 minutes, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I will see you all next time. And the adventure continues. Until then. Hey, you made it to the end. Nice. You had a good time? Check out one of these other series, see if you like them. Drop a like, comment, or subscribe if you'd like to support the channel, Feed the Machine and all that. As always, thanks for watching.